Hello, summer camp friends. We are going to do a little video about making a mask. What kind of mask?
Coyote mask.
A coyote mask. So on our newsletter that we sent out, there's a link that you can ask your mommy and daddy to print out a coyote mask for you. Now, it does work better if you have a little bit thicker paper. If you happen to get the summer art bag that we sent home, there's some in there. So yes,
Even prettier.
print it out on a white piece of paper. Awesome, Hazel. Print it out on a white piece of paper. And like I said, if you have cardstock or something a little bit thicker, that works the best. So here's Hazel's. She decided to make it what? What color?
Rainbow.
Rainbow. And here's mine. Mine are sort of more muted colors of what a coyote might look like in real life. So you can use crayons, you could use paint, you could use colored pencils, which is what we use. You could use markers, whatever you have. The next step after you finish coloring it is to cut. And it looks like Hazel wants to try cutting it out by herself, but what is the tricky part, Hazel? Stay on the outside. You see all these lines here and here and here. You don't want to cut there. You only want to do the outline. So you can see where my finger is pointing all the way around like this. That is where you'll cut it. You'll notice we didn't color our eyes here because we're going to cut those out. And that's where you will see your eyes. So it looks like Hazel's already getting started, so I think I'll cut mine out too. Pay attention to what you're doing. Now, it does not need to be exact. You can kind of go around the edges, Hazel. Yeah, you don't need to get each little corner there. So yeah, first step is to print it out on cardstock if you have it. If you don't, that's okay. It just works a little bit better if it's on a little bit thicker paper. After you color it, you're gonna cut along the outside. If your kiddo feels comfortable using scissors, let them try to do it. Does it have to be perfect, Hazel?
No.
No way. What do we ask you guys to do? Try your best, right? And if it's a little messed up, that's fine.
Wow, you look really good.
Oh, thanks. Yours looks great too. So you cut along the edges, you guys. And while she's working on that,
I cut on the white and then cut a little bit more, and then I turn.
So you're gonna have it
That's
like,
a little easier for me.
yeah, you're gonna have it like this. Now the next part you will need a grown-up for because you kind of have to fold it in. Moms and dads and any helpers that are there. You keep going, Hazel. Give a little slit and then you can open it back up. And I think this is kind of printed out big, so I'm gonna cut for sure on the inside to make sure it's kind of closer together. You don't even have to cut out the whole thing because they're pretty big. Can you watch what you're doing, honey? I'll do your eye in a minute, but watch where you're cutting.
Okay.
So yeah, you can cut out the whole eye if you want. You can cut out just part of it. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Let me see your
Hazel,
mine.
no, just keep going, honey, and then I'll do yours next. So this part you will need a grown-up to help with, most likely. Now, after you cut their eyes out, there's two ways you can make this into your coyote mask. One way is to just put a popsicle stick or something like that behind it. You can glue it or tape it and then just be able to hold it up like this. That works great. You're almost done. Another way to do it, you guys, is to put a hole punch here and a hole punch here. And I'm gonna just show you that just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Keep going, Hazel Rose.
I usually cut like that. And then I start from the end. And I do that again. And then I
Little hole
start
punches.
again.
Hey, that looks awesome. Okay, so we can make it a little, let me stop what you're doing so I can get your holes. Okay, so here's Hazel's. Wow, nice cutting. Yeah, it looks great. So especially because Hazel's smaller, I'm gonna really make it on the inside there to make sure that her eye holes are where her eyes actually are, and hopefully they're right. And if not, you can always make them bigger so that they're, you know, closer together so that they can actually see out of it. You may have to mess with how big you print it out. I think I printed mine out a little bit bigger than what the link was that I sent you, but you can kind of see what works best. So Hazel, I'm going to see if you're able to see out of this. Oh yeah. Go down a little bit so they can see you. That looks good. Okay, so I'll put Hazel's on because hers is really cool. So with her, like I said, popsicle stick that you can just tape behind it, and then you can just hold the stick like this. That works awesome. Another way to do it, if you have the supplies, hole punch, and then some sort of string. I know we sent out some stretchy string with our bags too, and if you didn't get it, that is fine. But let me show you what you do. It's pretty simple. Put them in through the holes, tie a little knot, and then you do have to kind of measure it on their head. And if you don't want to, like I said, do all this, the stick also works great. She's got another mask that she has like that. It's nice that if it is stretchy though, because then you can take it out on and off easily, and it stays up a little better and stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be an exact fit, but you can also have string that you like tie a bow in the back. There's several different ways to do it. So let's see how this works. Okay, don't pull on it, let go. And then go down. Whoa! And ta-da! I've got a little coyote pup.
Hello.
And I'll be the mommy. So there is a super fun art project. There is a super fun art project to make a coyote mask. And we chose coyote for just a minute. Hold on, Hazel.
Oh, that's my eyes?
Those are your eyes. Yeah, we put holes in there so you could see through it. So now you can see. Isn't that cool? Anyways, but there are coyotes in San Francisco. I've actually seen some. I've seen one in Golden Gate Park. I've seen several in the Presidio. So next time you're walking around near our school or in Golden Gate Park, keep an eye out there and maybe you'll find them. All right, I hope you guys have fun. What do you say, Hazel?
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.